Okay, hey guys, so this is where we are at. So good job on my tailor got the, again, hair. We put cement first to get a slope. We got the drain valve covered up, so to make sure no dust, dirt. You don't want, the last thing you want is something to go ahead and fall in the drain valve and you forget that something fell in it and you find out later on that you have a plugged bathtub won't drain out because you could have dropped a piece of tile. You could have dropped anything and totally forgot it. So always cover it up, yeah? So we use mosaic. We use mosaic, which is kind of easy to lay down. And of course here, I should have showed you the stage. We did little pavers, little tiles from your, we did it from, if you live in Cayman, we did it from Flowers Block Factory. Just got a little pavers, got 2 heights of them. Put cement on the bottom, cement in between, put your pavers. Now our mosaic tiles, we did the sides, and then we did the top part last because we wanted to put the metal strips on the side here to make it look a nice good finish. And also when it's done, when tenants are bathing, you know what I mean, like a lot of stuff don't get in dirt here, right? So having good metal strips takes care of the edges nicely, finishes them. And of course when you grout properly, your which will happen, it's just a good finish. The water is not getting settling and dirt in there, yeah? So that's the mosaic floor done. Again, pavers, the 2 rows little pavers, keep the water in. Mosaic on the side, top, and the metal strip to give it a good edge. Oops. And so we'll show you the next stage. Oh, okay. Then we're getting ready now because what I did was, again, all this was a tub. All this was a tub. So once we pulled out a tub, and again, guys, whoa, if you're dealing with a cast iron, it is heavy and hard. It's metal to try to take out. It's a fiberglass, easy to cut, easy to take out. But thankfully, I was able to go back to the store, the tiling store, and found white tiles, still same style, a little bit different, but high gloss, like I wanted. And the seam width, but they were a little longer, which was perfect. But seam width was good, so making the tiler's job easy, because seam width. Yeah, so it's nice to go back and find them, I mean, 10 years later probably, because this place is very old, yeah? So, there you go, just putting on the wall tile, and the stand-up shower will become, well, of course we're going to grout and stuff, but I just want to show you the update on this. Oh, what we did also is, the side here, pulled away some tile from around the faucet, and there was a faucet running out here, downspout. I pulled that out because I think that simply is just another place to have water issues. So in your remodeling bathrooms, I would say again, remember those points we said about when you but in fact when you're doing bathtub in the first place, try to use tile stand-up shower instead of tubs is my suggestion or my experience. Everybody's gonna have to do what's good for them, but again, for me, I found it just saved me coming back 10 years later, pulling out a tub that won't keep in shape and tiling back out here. Yeah, so again, from my experience, I found that better for me. I don't know what's good for you guys, but just my experience. Again, if I built again, I would put all stand-up showers, right? Of course, you have to make sure, be careful that your tile is not slippery, standing up in a, you know, on mosaic. Make sure you have something that's good, grip. So if you're standing in a shower, nobody falls. But again, that has been best for me moving forward. All right, take care. Guys, all right, so for many of you guys have been trying to decide how to pull out that horrible old ugly bathtub and put in something new. So today's video is kind of very exciting. It's about how to pull out your old tub. And for those of you who are building a place, I would strongly recommend, like, go to stand-up shower way. It's just, tubs I find is so hard to keep clean, and over years they just, the mold, the mildew, the cleaning, after a while the sheen comes off of the tubs, it seemed like, and then they look horrible. So here we are doing, we pulled out extra, okay, so the tub was cast iron. It sounded like it was fiberglass, but it was cast iron, and it was hard to get out, yeah? So My tiler had to come in and, and also when you go to hire someone, make sure the person knows a little bit of plumbing as well. Because we have what's very, very important, extremely important. When you go to set back the floor, all right, you want to make sure you have a proper drain. We had to put in a new drain here so that water drains out properly. Like we're building up the floor a little bit with cement, so it can just drain down. So when you're taking a shower, it'll drain properly from back to the front and drain into the and so again that you have a really nice good flow here of water into the drain and out to the septic tank and all that exciting stuff. So first thing we had to do was pull out the bathtub, and to pull out the bathtub we had to lift off some tiles there, because you know the bathtub usually gets locked on the lip of the tile, so we had to remove some tile. And then I went back to the store that sell them years later. Thank God for white tiles, just usually easier to get them back. So we bought back pretty much the same, well, the same width of tile that was here before. A little bit longer, but the width was good. So we're going to put them back. But right now, what's very, 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 very important, is extremely important, is that we get the flow before we start tiling. And we're going to use mosaic, of course, because that's always easier on the floor. So you tackle the floor first. Before you go back at the walls, you tackle the floor first. You want to get your proper drainage and stuff. And you want that when the water is running down, that the floor was in first, yeah, before you do the wall. So what we're trying to do here is we've got some cement. We had leftover cement, so rather than use up a lot of tin set, we simply use cement that was left in a half bag, all right? Mix it up, and again, so the whole objective here is to have a nice flow here, but kind of at a slant from back to front. So again, once you're tiling, once after the tiling, the mosaic, the tin set is in, you stand up taking a shower, the water is flowing out properly from back to front. So again, I can't stress that enough. Make sure your tiler knows to have you a good flow from back to front, so that the water will drain it. You can see where the drain is still sticking a little bit above the cement, but it's okay by the time they add tin set and tile. It's the tin set and tile can come up a little higher, or right around the drain properly. But again, you have from back to front, it'll be slant, so water's going to drain down nicely, yeah? So pulling in the old tub, creating a stand-up shower, it's an ordeal. So again, for those of you who haven't built yet, if you're thinking about building, I would strongly, it's totally your business, but I would strongly recommend just putting in a stand-up shower instead of the tub. Yeah, has been my experience, because the tub I had for my tenant, we sprayed it like twice over a 10-year period, and still with the scrubbing and the cleaning and stuff, and trying to prevent mold and mildew, it took off all the sheen off the bathtub. And so I'm like, oh, you know, we can't go through this again. So we're like, okay, if you put in tiles are so much easier to clean. Yeah, we'll put mosaic on the floor. So much easier to clean than and then you don't have this thing of the tile losing its sheen. You know, if you have nice ceramic tile, it's nice ceramic tile. You can clean that. I think you can clean that as much as you want with tub cleaner and stuff, and I don't see tiles losing their sheen at all, whereas my tub has done that over the last years we've had it. So that's my recommendation. All right. And again, the next one is to get a tiler that knows plumbing as well, so that when you put in the drain, it's not going to run you into a lot of expense to hire a tiler and a separate plumber. That then might take you over your budget, yeah? So have someone that knows both. But again, last time I'll stress, make sure your guy knows to have you a good drain from back to front, so that when you're taking a shower, the water is not settling, it's draining out properly. All right, we'll stop for now, and we'll come back on the other episode.